Rhino Mokri criticizes P2B's leadership skills and shares a photo of himself with a Yes Daddy caption. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Rhino Mokri, a social media critic and chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, has accused P2B of the Labour Party of failing the leadership test by allegedly denying an authentic leaked audio 3 days after its release. According to Omokri, Obi's failure to own up to his mistake was a sign of poor leadership. He also stated that the leaked audio was released after the election with the aim of swaying Nigerians to vote for Atiku Abubakar and was timed accordingly to achieve this effect. APC had the leaked tape between P2B and Bishop Oyedepo. It is not fake before the election. They refused to release it because they felt it would get Nigerians annoyed with P2B and make them vote for Waziri Atiku. That is why they timed it as they did. If you disliked Tinubu and plan to vote for P2B and you had the Yes Daddy tape, who would you have voted for? Most likely Atiku. And that is why APC withheld that tape until after the Nigerian elections in 2023. If elections are held today, Obi will not even win Lagos. P2B just attracted the electoral bottom feeders. People who believe Buhari died and was replaced by a Sudanese clone, Jubril, will also believe the lies P2B won the Nigerian election 2023 and that a voice in that leaked Yes Daddy audio wasn't his. P2B crying Yes Daddy and thank you Daddy to Bishop Oyedepo was a weakness. However, his denial of what is very obviously his voice is a wickedness. It goes to character. It is cowardly, a failure to own up to one's mistakes. Obi failed the leadership test, he said. Reno Mokri, a social media critic and chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, has accused P2B of the Labour Party of failing the leadership test by allegedly denying an authentic leaked audio 3 days after its release. According to Omokri, Obi's failure to own up to his mistake was a sign of poor leadership. He also stated that the leaked audio was released after the election with the aim of swaying Nigerians to vote for Atiku Abubakar and was timed accordingly to achieve this effect. Now, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say. I don't know what is the problem. It is seeming like how am I going to put it? Reno has this thing called, how am I going to, they say now waiting you love, now you always call. You understand? They say there's a thin line between hate and love. Thing will be say you like, but you don't know how to get your emotions to him. It's very in love with P2B. No, because if you ask me, I'm asking myself, apart from the fact I know that he does these things for, or does all these controversial talks for his money. Let me tell you people, money for social media. All these thoughts when they talk now, making get engagement, and the engagement will bring him, people coming to his page and drive traffic to his page. And before you know it, they are giving him adverts and giving him this one. You don't monetize that. I want people to know that that is what Reno is doing. First of all, forget all these things when they do. I'm telling you people. Now, secondly, why is Reno on top of Obi's matter? Today, he will be with APC. Next tomorrow, he will be with another people. Then tomorrow, he will come back to Obi. He's just going around these circles to me, to stay relevant. Nothing else. Nothing else. Now, this Yes Daddy tape that has come outside before, he's now coming out to, is he talking to dummies? I be saying they talk to, what they call those people? Zombies. You understand? People be say then they in between life and death. People be say they don't die, but then they in between life and death. You understand? I been people be say never die, but then they very close to. What exactly does he think he's doing? He's coming out to say if they have released, they released the tape. There's nothing like if they have released. What is the meaning of that? They released the tape and people heard it. People were like, we die here. His people that were actually voting, just like Tinubu followers, after everything they hear, they like, now here we go die put. That is how his people too said, now there they go die put. They're not going anywhere. So coming out to say they did not release the audio because if they release, can he listen to himself? PDP where they do anything to get what's it called? To get, now opposition where they do anything to get, to make sure they get more votes. If they have released it before the elections, that the people will not have voted for, what is this one saying? Can he listen to himself? I beg. Must this guy Reno always sample his don't call him names, so keep your opinions, keep it in a very respectful manner. I beg. But this guy will always display his foolishness here on social media to tell the whole world that he's very people don't hear because what is he always what is he even saying? What appointment do you need from APC? I don't know. This one self, why are you always disturbing Maziobi? Is he your mate? Yes, that you'll be Omokri na man you be Jare. Really? You are just a waste because Peter Obi did not give you bribe to support him. This man will soon run mad when Peter Obi is finally declared president. See, this my own is the write-up of this piece he even wrote. I am still finding it difficult to believe that he wrote it because why you are saying PDP did not want to release the tape that time because if they had released it, they would have voted. Make it sit down. See, it be like say if you write some of these things, they take time, they check within the rights. Abi if not talking to if not saying talk they take the reason. Abi is he on something when he was saying these things or when he was writing these things? Your man that passed the leadership stage, was he declared the winner of the election? Help me ask Brother Reno. Reno Mokri display of this attitude is no longer funny. The one that said yes daddy to a respected man of God is guilty, but the one who fielded the Muslim ticket with witches and wizards in his support is okay by you. Reno Mokri and goats. Which one is now more sensible? Reno has been giving Peter Obi gbas because he denied Atiku the opportunity to become president. Obi na spoiler while Atiku na selfish man. All this worked for Tinubu. This man will soon kill himself because of Peter Obi. It's like it's now the only things he thinks and dreams of. That is just the truth. My own is, even if you want to even come outside and say some things, I beg, make sure you listen to yourself very well, or get somebody to, listen to you first before you put it out, because at the end of everything, you sound like, it does not sound okay. You sound like he's definitely on something when he was actually putting out that, should I say the video, or he was making that, writing that article. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.